Be prepared. Take no offense. 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 Start no offense. Take no offense. Take offense. Take no offense.
Hi, welcome to Oklahoma's best podcast, Take No Offense. I'm your host, Ethan Wynn, and I'm here joined by Native Bro, a.k.a.
Elijah,
and the Muskogee Phoenix,
a.k.a. Trenton Rawson.
And finally, for our not-so-special guest that's going to be here all the time, Cool Guy McGillicuddy, which is also known as...
Hey, how you doing, guys?
I thought he was going to give his real name.
Yeah. I was waiting on his real name.
Yeah, just the name drop right there.
I mean, we can say his name.
Okay, yeah, we'll say his name. His name is Brian. Brian Francis.
I thought you were going to say dad for a second.
I thought you were going to say daddy. I thought you were going to say big cock.
How the hell did we get here?
But Ethan,
anyway,
Oklahoma's best podcast. I think we're a little stretching it. I think you mean
to use Discord.
I think you mean United States best podcast.
How am I stretching it if we're the United States best podcast? That just kills what you just said. I'm underselling it at that point.
All right, the world's best podcast.
All right, okay. You know what? Yeah, the world's best podcast. Take no offense. This is our official first episode. I guess I can't say official because we never had unofficial first episode. But
we kind of did in the.
Oh, I guess so.
It'll never be posted, but
we'll keep that one in maybe when we have like a special edition,
or when the budget's failing.
Budget's failing, we got to put something out there.
we got to throw in a quick cash grab.
I thought about doing some quick cash grabs, honestly. Like that dude.
I used to have a GoFundMe for like music instruments. I wonder if anyone donated. That was like 6 years ago.
You never checked.
You never checked to see if you had money.
No.
You have like millions stocked up, and you just never checked it.
You say like, oh wait, is this the Native Bro?
Is this the guy I see on SoundCloud, Native Bro, that made new shit that you can look up right now? Right now?
Fucking says the URL.
Yeah.
HTTPS//:.
Oh, what's that?
SoundCloud.com.
Is that the link in the bottom?
/Native Bro HQRR new shit /dot ?
You and Brian are going to be like advertisers or like sponsoring this podcast with no money.
Well, my GoFundMe money. The person that felt bad for me when I was like a kid, they sent me like $5.
Get yourself a nice guitar pick.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I honestly thought about. I shouldn't say honestly thought about it, but it's just a quick thought that some guy like DM'd me. And he was gay, and he kept telling me to make an OnlyFans.
Hold on. What was that?
He kept telling me to make an OnlyFans, and so like when me being a broke college student, it crossed my mind. It's like, you know what? Maybe I can just overcharge this guy and post nude pics on OnlyFans.
Just for him, or
Yeah, you can't only charge.
Oh, you can't only charge. I don't know how OnlyFans works.
No, I mean you can. Like there's people with $40, but ain't nobody gonna pay that.
just add him on Snapchat and
No. Here's the thing. I probably, I'd work out a price with him. I feel like that's how I would do it. Just work out a price with him that works. That works for me.
So you want to see my ass though? $25 right here.
Do you see this guy a lot, or just you just
No,
found
I've
him?
never seen him. He just keeps DMing me out of nowhere. I don't even follow him back. He just keeps DMing me.
Yeah, you just leave him there and let him keep talking like that.
He said, you want to make that OnlyFans look slut?
I've blocked him since then. But
It's like Ethan just likes the attention.
Ethan just loves people telling him he should make an OnlyFans.
Ethan just loves seeing that little bell on his fucking phone ring.
Ethan just loves being told he's a dirty little boy.
all right. Anyway, what's our word?
Did you just moan, Brian?
Wait, did you just moan?
I don't think it was me. It might have been.
It was you. You're the only one that lit up on the screen. Oh yeah, everybody were using Discord because, well, it's a pilot.
So, all right, who's actually going to listen to this podcast besides us?
Well, I mean, we're gonna put it out.
I mean, I never really planned on going back.
I mean,
Yeah, but like, just think about it, like the potential.
I mean, we're pretty notorious
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So we got Ethan Wynn. He was everyone
He
knows
was an asshole.
one of the original immersion students at Sequoia High School.
Yeah.
I mean-
also a native bro, Elijah T. He was known as
Cute boy.
he was a guy that everybody knew who turned into a sound rapper, and
Didn't ever get it, but
And Trent.
he's kind of perverted a little bit, but he's still a party animal. We'll just say that he's a party animal. We got Trent, brother of Damon and Donovan Ross.
No one gets that, Brian.
yeah, nobody knows who that is.
Well, I guess nobody knows who Trent is either.
Well, that's why you're
All right.
introducing us, apparently.
Back to me.
Oh, everybody knows your SoundCloud music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
No, wait, Brian, don't you have a Spotify?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
oh yeah, and you have Amazon. You have Amazon.
I'm out there.
He's out
big
there.
contracts.
He's sort of.
Bucks.
I'm playing the
Sorta.
big cards now.
Anyway, so have you like made money from your music?
Yes.
Oh, you have.
Yeah. Not much though, because you really like making money off streaming is pretty damn hard. But like I have had a couple of people buy my music outright, and it's pretty like flattering, but I really don't care if people pay for my music because I just do it for fun at this point.
Like, do you have any like?
Is it-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there a point where you think you might want to charge people?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
I mean, yeah, like not much though. Maybe
Like 99 cents.
if I was gonna play live or something, I'd probably charge. But like for my
45.
really, honestly, my music can be free for real.
Brian, you make some pretty good hits. I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't free, buddy.
That stuff's not worth free. It's worth a lot.
You're sitting on a gold mine.
No, my spirit doesn't need to be tied down.
I feel like you
But
like.
like a contract.
I guess you could say I'm a free spirit.
All right, never mind. We take back everything we just said.
We would never give you another compliment throughout this whole podcast.
Anyway, so have you made any money off music, Elijah?
I don't put it out like that. That
'Cause
sounds bad.
I know your music.
His GoFundMe got something.
Here, let me explain for a second. The reason I'm on Spotify and all that is so because when you tell people, "Hey, come check out my SoundCloud," they're gonna be like, "What SoundCloud?"
Yeah.
Half the people actually say that. Like we all know.
No, half the people say I don't have an account.
Oh, that too. And they're like, "But you don't need one, really. You need to download the app or just go to the website." You know.
They're like, oh, like we're not in 2020.
Just making excuses. So yeah, I heard it. It was so long ago, though. I mean, I don't know.
But now that my music's on every streaming platform now, it's fine now. Like everybody can hear my music or has no excuse not to hear it besides they don't want to.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I need to go through that one thing, that one site.
Native Bro, you need to walk us through your very clever marketing strategy by changing your name to Dirty Dog Lige.
Oh, Dirty Dog Lige? No. Let me take a little something about Dirty Dog Lige. That nigga eats ass.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
No, wait.
This
So
whole backstory.
there's no backstory as to why you changed your name from Native Bro to Dirty Dog Lige.
Yeah, because I guess old dirty bastard. I'm just kind of looking up to him right now.
Oh,
R.I.P. to that guy. He was a '90s rapper.
Had that one taste, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm a dirty dog from now on."
I mean, so do you
I was like, yeah, I need to do this more often.
guys have any like aspirations that you guys actually want to do something with your music, or is it just something for like fun? Because I know Brian said for right now he's doing it for fun, but I could imagine I can imagine like if you get paid a decent amount, like there's got to be some sort of thought to actually like do something with your music. Like that sounded like a dig. Not actually do something with your music, but like kind of put it out there. Put it out
It
there.
probably makes a good music.
No, put it out there a little more. That's what I was getting at. No? All right, cool.
Repeat that one more time.
So like,
It's like, what are you going to do with your music besides making money, or what are you going to do if you make
like,
money?
do you have any like other bigger aspirations for your music at all, aside from like just having fun with it?
Oh,
right now?
well, okay. So like, I've been doing this ever since I started making music. My favorite artists like Daft Punk and Justice, they actually combined all their albums into one super album, like mix them and like remix their songs together and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've already done that once with my last album that came out last year. No original music was on it, but it was all like mashed up and stuff. And I had actually been planning for my music to do that ever since I started, to make McGillicuddy versus the People. And I might do it again after this next album comes out, immediately after this next album comes out, or I'll wait another 5 years. It'll be like the 10-year anniversary.
Okay.
So how many albums are you going to put out before the 5 years?
At least 2 or 3 more.
2 or 3. I need to get an album.
Yeah, I was like, I'm surprised you haven't made an album yet, Elijah.
I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, I've been thinking about it, but I'm like, what do I want it to be? Because right now I have like 3 ideas or 2 more. Cavalcade of Fun is just basically just everything.
Just
Taste of everything.
Make like a singles like compilation or something. Like it doesn't have to be like some thought-provoking album or something, but like just put every song you've made on one album, really, and just give it a name.
And yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the other one was going to be called Funny Man, and pretty much I was just going to do like a stand-up act and tell jokes, and the jokes weren't going to be like a minute or whatever. It was going to be like 5 minutes or whatever, and then I'll lead into a song, and the next thing I'll be into another joke, pretty much like joke song
Okay.
about the subject.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to do something different, something
You should just do a self-titled first.
Dirty Dog Lige.
Yeah,
Before Native Bro, the stories.
Like Dirty Dog Lige, 2020.
Hey, I like that.
So Trent, you do music?
2020.
No, ever since my old phone broke, I don't do it anymore because I wrote like 14 songs on my phone and then it just broke. it wouldn't turn on anymore.
That made you lose motivation.
Pretty much, yeah. I was extremely pissed off, and I just lost all hope after that.
Anyway, so how long ago were you writing these songs?
Well, it took me about a year and a half to write the 14 songs. Year and a half, maybe 2 years.
No, but like how long ago was it?
Oh, my junior and senior year of
Ooh, high school.
High school.
That was just like
Speaking of
like 2 years
people
ago.
who made music back in high school, whatever happened?
Oh man, nothing.
Just nothing. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
Let's just leave it. We don't want to go into that.
Do you guys even know if he still makes music or anything?
No,
I don't care to know.
I don't. Yeah, I don't really either.
Because he made music and then makes music.
Jesus.
Or excuse me if I'm not supposed to name drop, but I mean, like, do we care?
I personally don't.
It's Troy. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he probably-
nothing against Troy. I didn't say the last name.
The problem I have with like the biggest problem that I have with like high school rappers is that they just keep changing their name.
Yeah, it gets hard to find people. And I've kept my name, Nader Bro, for the longest time, and I changed it.
Dirty Dog Lies. Yeah, you're Dirty Dog Lies.
We'll keep it Dirty Dog Lies.
Dude, Native Bro is better though. You've already established like the groundwork and stuff, you know?
Nah, Nader Bro just kisses you. Dirty Dog will eat your ass.
So you're telling me Dirty Dog Lodge is more bold than Native Bro. That's what you're telling me.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Bad alter ego.
Bad alter ego.
When I think Native Bro, I think Elijah T. He's making music. When I think Dirty Dog Lies, I think of tap out shirts and like shirts with like the tattoos and like the rings and shit.
UFC.
That's what I want you to think. That's what I imagine too.
People just wearing jean shorts and black tap out shirts. they're gonna turn into
walking around.
they're gonna turn into people that are like wearing jean shorts that cover their calves and wearing Dirty Dog Lies shirts.
When I think of Dirty Dog Lies, I think of like when I think of Native Bro, I actually think of like the rat, like the CD rack at Walmart, you know? When I think of Dirty Dog Lies, I think of like
he's not on the CD rack. He's the guy right next to it selling his CD.
You buy with his album, you get a free Oasis album with it.
You get a free I'm trying to think of an album. I can't think of anything. Get a free Daft Punk album that I stole off the shelf.
Which one?
So
Which
like
one you want? He said, "I'll go in real quick right now and get you one."
So now I guess that we've like established like who we are now in a way, or I mean, aside from me and Trent, but who cares about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can talk about Ethan.
yeah. Why don't you do music, Ethan? What do you want to do?
Okay, so I kind of want to go into the different side of like entertainment things, kind of like more broadcasting.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans broadcasting, yeah, for sure. How about OnlyFans and broadcasting? I just broadcast naked.
I just broadcast you open your ass cheeks with like my music playing.
New shit playing in the background. Okay, anyway.
Ethan's all like, I was just online on my incognito mode one night, and then all of a sudden I saw ad Jerkmate, and then all of a sudden the idea hit me.
Oh my gosh. I said, Mom, I've got an idea.
Someone need to borrow your 1080 camera.
I borrowed that little light.
How did you know I had that?
So, Mom, why do you have this, by the way? You know what? I don't want the answer.
But no, so I The reason I don't music is A, I'm just awful when it comes to music and in every side of the spectrum. B, I kind of just want to go into more broadcasting, more like kind of like more talking kind of stuff, I guess. If that kind of makes sense.
I have a question. Where did your inspiration for broadcasting and all that type of entertainment stuff come from? Because I don't remember in high school if you were in the broadcasting class or anything. I don't think you were.
I took it my senior year, but like after so I had the inspiration way before that. So I really
you just shy to show it.
Kind of in a way. I never really had that like platform or just kind of like nobody. I don't know. Just seemed like nobody fucked with Ethan Wynn back then. You know.
He said, "But they will now."
So like
nobody ever
got that fanny gauntlet. They will now.
But like, I just never really kind of like had that outlet, and it just seemed like no one really cared. So I was like, And then my senior year, I kind of really grew into it and really like it. So I really liked the idea of being a sportscaster, sports broadcaster, because I truly just enjoy sports. Only that, like, I'm a real big fan of like late night and stuff like that. Recently, it's just gone downhill. I mean, you have people like Jimmy Fallon hosting, and it's like people find him to be hilarious. I mean, I guess like different sense of I guess we have like different senses of
boomer humor.
Yeah, but it's like stupid. But like people my age find it funny, and like it's just stuff like Jimmy Fallon is just like a little puppy, you know, and nobody. He's not really funny.
He's cute.
Yeah, but like
this went from like it's like Ethan's like, yeah, I just want to be a media broadcast person. It's like, damn, I really hate Jimmy Fallon.
I just use this as an outlet to down. I don't hate the guy. I just don't think he's that funny. But like, the older like late night like Craig Ferguson, I always enjoyed him, or Johnny Carson, stuff like that. But I think Craig Ferguson is one of my favorite ones, and just seeing what they did, I thought that was super cool because he wasn't necessarily like scripted. He tore up like his jokes that or questions he was supposed to ask his guests before they came out there all the time, and he just seemed very authentic about his stuff. I was like, dang, that's pretty cool. That's what I want to do. And then I also want to go into sportscasting and be a sports analyst because, I mean, for those who know who Stephen A. Smith is, he's just kind of like, he's more of an entertainer than he is like a sports analyst. I mean, don't get me wrong. He knows about sports.
Yeah.
He knows about sports. Not like, I'm not saying he's a genius, but he knows enough to where he gets by in there, which I know a lot about sports too.
Okay,
That's something that I would like to do. But yeah, that's kind of like something I'm like kind of my anticipation or not anticipations. What's the word I'm looking for? Something I'm just kind of going towards, like that's my goals for right now. How I get there, just depends really. I mean, I believe I can get there.
Yeah.
It's just, just got to work through it really, just get the steps down and everything. And I also,
in the future, it'll be like Ethan Wynn is like late night with Ethan Wynn is like, hey guys, canceled for the 33rd year in a row due to this virus. Special musical guest tonight, Native Bro.
Native Bro and Cool Guy McGillicuddy.
Mashup album.
Yeah.
It's like digital and hip hop and Trent's like alternative, and we're just all on the stage at one time.
Except Elijah's like dead though, and like they use his hologram.
Brian's all crying, playing with me.
I think say Brian was all crippled.
He's the one that caused the wreck.
So Brian's in a wheelchair. He's like Stephen Hawking.
But no, I did not know that you had like all this inspiration and stuff for media.
Yeah, it's just something I definitely want to do. At first, I wanted to be a chemical engineer. And
that's gay.
Yeah.
That's a big leap for what you
I know. But then I realized, like, this is just boring. Like, I want to do something that I just want to do something that I really want to do. Honestly. So that's kind of
sometimes just take. Yeah, it just takes like that little. I guess you have to do it to see how you like it. Pretty much what everyone does.
Yeah,
you're like, damn, this sucks.
What if like
That's what,
Ethan
that's what
does
happened
make
to me in
Ethan
college.
does make it that far, and he's like an intern now, and like they just keep telling him to get coffee and shit.
I guess. I don't know. You see,
I
like,
guess I could do that.
I guess I do that too. See, that's what I mean. That's like
the coffee boy at BuzzFeed.
coffee boy at BuzzFeed. Ew. BuzzFeed. You see, like, actual journalism is dying too, and everybody's thinking, "Oh, so you're gonna write for like New York Times and everything?" It's like, no, because I'd be out of a job in 5 years due to all this technology. Because nobody even reads.
What do you mean?
No one reads the news.
Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, so like the newspaper's already dead. We can already call the newspaper dead.
I read it.
Well,
Trey,
you're
you
like
couldn't,
a
you
40-year-old in a
couldn't get
kid's
your
body.
Discord set up. You couldn't.
Go to bed at 9:30 every night.
Exactly. We're almost there.
But I guess, like I said, the newspaper is essentially just dead. Like a very, very small percentage of people actually read it. And, you know, a very small percentage of people actually just read in general. And so I can see within the future them just like not doing any sort of like print or written type of news, and it all just goes to media. Like it's all social media, like with Twitter or Instagram and stuff like that. Because no one watches TV. No one watches TV anymore either. Like no one tunes in at like 6 to watch the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah, speaking of that, my parents like they just completely switched to Netflix and all that shit.
Yeah, you see.
Oh yeah, you just got internet at your house, didn't you?
Yeah,
I just have internet, but I check up the Hulu news on everything.
Yeah.
He's, oh my God, Rick and Morty coming to Hulu next season.
But yeah, so like I don't really
feel you.
Yeah, because I don't necessarily want to go into that kind of journalism. I just want to go to like more into like stuff that helps with the other sort of media that'll at least allow me to stay employed whenever I'm
journalism, as in like you write an article and like the only thing that people know about is the name when they share it to fucking Facebook.
Yeah, they only see like superintendent molests, you know, high school girl, and everybody's saying
no one ever reads the news.
Yeah, no one reads the news. I mean, it's important to know. It's good to know, but no one ever takes the time to do it. So that's probably why. That's why these companies are making different ways so that way people can stay in touch with the news with their news companies too, and to be more specific.
Yeah, I can't even like porn. You can't even like get that in the newspaper. You gotta go all the way downtown. you gotta go to the store. It takes you a little while to look at the covers.
You go to the store
at home.
Dude, it's all free.
Relax back. You can just open your phone, get that little private tab. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I want to go back.
Private tab?
There's a point I actually want to talk about. Am I running this podcast?
What?
Anyway, okay. So Trent said something for a little bit, but I accidentally interrupted him. He was talking about college and how he was in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
You were in college?
So
yeah,
you went somewhere?
Yes.
You left your house?
Anyway, so where'd you go?
So I went to OSU IT in Old Mo to become an electrical engineer. But my thing is, it was like you. This was something I wanted to do. The only reason I went into that program is because my dad wanted to do it. So
What?
It keeps cutting out. We're just laughing at Trent's story, but in real life, we're just Trent, you keep cutting out. Like your mic keeps cutting out.
Yeah.
So.
well, is it really?
Okay, wait.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it works now.
But
Okay.
Go ahead, repeat.
I'm trying to slow it down. Maybe I'm just talking a little fast. So
That's not how this works.
I started off at OSU, and I went there for electrical engineering, but I ended up quitting that because it wasn't something I wanted to do, like with radiation or whatever you said, Ethan. The only reason I went into it is because my dad wanted me to, and found out that's not what I wanted to do in my life, and I wasted my whole. I have about $33,000 in scholarship. Already a full ride with it because of the program I was going in, and now I can't even go back to college and redo it.
That's right. You gotta cut out.
What?
It's like every now and then.
Do you remember like when Ace
Yeah.
said the
That's his sister.
Yeah.
Everyone know.
Tell her to get out.
And she just comes into his room.
and apparently they're and she
Well, how much of my story did y'all understand and get before I?
Oh,
Well, was that you got a full ride to a college to become something? I didn't get to hear that part. And
Electrical engineer.
because you're like, hey, this is kind of boring, like Ethan was with what he was pursuing.
yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I went into that is because my dad wanted me. I didn't even know what I was really wanting to be in life. So I just did what he said. Sure, whatever, I'll do it. But
You need to like become an alternative writer, artist. It's like
No.
the perfect backstory.
It's like living in LA and shit, like tight pants, long hair and shit.
Plaid shirt.
Beanies.
Plaid shirt.
Plaid shirt. Plaid shirt. Yeah, you can have the plaid shirt.
Yeah, plaid shirt. Finally. Just thank God he has no.
Then he just hangs himself.
But I know.
What?
What?
Stop talking.
I know if I just went to SU like with everybody else, there's no doubt in my mind I would still be in college, but I'd be doing what I wanted to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to be a history teacher so that way I can coach sports in high school.
Brian. Brian, what the hell?
I was thinking about it. It's like, isn't it usually the other way around that you become a coach, then you become?
I mean, just get my history degree and stuff, so that way I have it to fall back on.
I was thinking about it. I was like, that sounds like every coach ever. Think about it.
Oh yeah,
They all want to be history teachers.
history. Yeah, they
That's
do
true.
because it's easy to teach.
Because, like, imagine is like a kid. He's like, dang, I just want to be a history teacher. And like he's like working out and shit one day and like becomes all buff and stuff and like looks like a huge ass hunk of meat and he's like, there we go. I'm a history teacher now. He walks into Sequoia and they give him a job and like, you look like a history teacher. It's like, thanks. I'll make sure our football team never makes it to state.
So every I don't know where
I mean, I don't do football, wrestling, baseball. I kind of want to do it. Cheer.
You don't want to make music like us?
I mean, music is my favorite thing in the world. I listen to music. I still dabble in making it every single day.
Before we started, you said you like to listen to talk radio instead of music.
Whenever I'm on the radio,
I just love talk radio. I listen to talk radio every day.
I listen.
Jerk off to talk radio.
I listen to music stations, but whenever the talk part comes on, I don't like change it and go to something else. I just listen through it because I still like to listen. But I don't know.
we need to start a
All
GoFundMe.
you gotta
for-
do. All you gotta do is pick up that guitar, write some lyric,
How'd you know I got a guitar?
write about your old ex in high school.
Honestly, you look like you own a guitar.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
No, it's out of tune right now because the frame.
I've been rocking pretty hard.
Dude, we don't
Honestly,
need to,
yeah, that's
that's like,
the
we don't
frame-
need to hear that with their mic already cutting out and shit.
We need to start a GoFundMe so we can just get some more mics and do this like in person all together. Because
Just get a $50 mic.
I mean, I'll be able to get one. I'll shoot.
I would have the
I
most
just give away that
expensive.
I'm not poor. Not poor. I'm poor right now.
You know, Ethan, I can look into helping you put your podcast on Spotify.
I can help you get money by making an OnlyFans. Ethan.
Listen, you two are two different people, but I like that.
He said, "Dirty dog." That's him.
Dirty dog and cool
You got a
guy.
dirty dog and a cool guy in here with you.
Oh, and then there's Trent Rawson.
Trent Ross Beetle.
He just sits in the back until we finish what we're doing, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Well, these aren't really like my kind of subjects that I'm really used to.
I mean, talking about
and
myself.
you listen to talk show hosts. You listen to talk shows.
I bet you. Do you listen to NPR?
Ew, no,
Oh,
not gay.
because he said talk radio, and I was like, I bet he listens to NPR.
No. I don't listen to that stuff.
He said, "Know what? This guy listens to NPR. I feel it."
So welcome to. Oh wait, can we say that? No, wait, we're not even licensed yet. Are they going to catch
Yeah.
us?
They can't get us. We can say whatever we want.
I like how
I own Oklahoma.
Kevin said, "Bust through your window." You hear the SWAT team say, "Get down, get down."
Oh no.
I feel like our governor is handling this whole coronavirus thing very poorly.
He is. He really is. God.
I don't see the big deal with it.
I think Tulsa just went down in shelter in home.
Yeah, shelter in place.
Yeah, shelter in place, my bad.
Yeah. And shelter in home.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to get shelter?
Where's my home? There's people running around the streets.
I don't think coronavirus is a big deal, honestly.
Trent, you're
Yeah.
allergic to milk.
I feel like
What does that do? I don't think corona is as big a deal as people make it out.
He said, "I like the drink. It's not bad."
But, okay. You see, I kind of get where you... Anyway, so why do you not think it's a big deal? So,
I mean, sure, people will die from it and stuff, but there's been 22,000 deaths from the flu alone. And just in the United States, I don't know about the whole world with the corona, but I know in the United States, there's only been a total of 76 deaths with corona.
All right, Trent, let me explain this to you real quick. So there are more people that have the flu than the coronavirus. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. But
And
here,
the reason
I know where you're going.
I know where he's going with this.
We're not a political podcast, by the way.
is because it's more likely to kill people. Substantially more likely.
No, let me tell you where, because only 3,000.
Grandpa drunk.
let me tell you where you're wrong.
When I checked the things yesterday, it said only 4,632 people have the coronavirus, and only 73 have died from it. That is less than 2%. But if you go with the total amount of people who have had the flu, whenever I checked, it was 222,536. It's 22,800 and whatever I said, 842. I can't remember those last two numbers I said. But somewhere around, it's 20,000. And that's at 10% of deaths. The death rate of the flu is at least 10%, but the death rate of the coronavirus is less than 2%.
Wow. The time your mic works is the time some bullshit I don't want to
You see, like, I don't know the whole statistics about it because I probably should because I'm doing a project over it. But like, I know enough, but I
didn't check it. It might have been about 4 days since I've checked it. I don't know what the real numbers look like in 4 days, but like 4 days ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I get what you mean, Trent, like when it's saying like it's not as big of a deal, because that's my problem with like
I mean,
the news.
I'm not saying it's not a big deal. It's not as big of a deal.
No, that's what I'm about to say. Is like I don't think it's as big of a deal as like the media is blowing it out of proportion, and like
because it started off as like that. It's a meme because the coronavirus, the corona beer, huh?
Well,
that got a lot of attention starting off.
One reason why it is a big deal is because it like there's no cure for it yet, and it's like confirmed to kill really old people and babies.
yeah.
And we had our first minor case in California. I think California.
The first minor case, the first like not minor, but like 18-year-old, like kind of like our age.
Oh,
They supposedly had like died. But so like for people our age, it's not necessarily bad because there have been 86% of those, everyone that's had it already recover. Now, if you have it by any chance, people our age are at a 96% chance rate to just recover. So it's not that big of a deal. But the thing about a virus is that it could always like transform if you have like pre-existing diseases already. Like it's already bad. So I don't know the case for that like 18-year-old that died in California. Like I don't know if he or she already had like a heart disease or respiratory disease. They had asthma. Okay, yeah, you see that could play asthma. As long like that could have been played a factor into it as well. I just kind of like, for me, I'd prefer playing it safe rather than just like.
I mean, I'm not trying to go out and get it or anything.
Yeah, like rather than be like this
shit.
The problem with the coronavirus too is that like the rate doesn't, you know, like it hasn't. It just
it's because we keep going now.
Well, every virus. Every virus goes up.
Yeah, but like it's supposed to go down at some point, right? You know?
Yeah, but we don't listen.
This is just starting too, but
it's literally
good laws.
We've closed everything. We don't have school anymore, you know?
Yeah, but people are still going out. People still went on spring break and like socialize with each other. I mean, like there were still people that went out and did everything. And so even those like majority of people, like you take it to those houses and like infect other people and stuff like that. Like, I think that's the main reason why it spiked, and that people are still going out and saying, you know, oh, Corona's not going to ruin this trip for me. Like,
yeah, and
it's people like that.
Scared.
Yeah,
I've looked it up, and like a first class ticket to Miami from the Tulsa airport is like $39 for first class ticket to Miami.
You know what? With that being said, we're going to Miami.
Let's go.
You know what? With that being said, we're going to Miami, boys.
Next podcast.
Miami.
The Take No Offense takes Miami.
Take no Miami.
Take no Miami.
Ethan, how long have we been talking?
It is currently 8:36. I think we started around, because I haven't been keeping track, honestly. I think we started around.
How long is this recording?
Like that's what I said, is like I can't keep track of it until I cut the recording. So
okay.
We started around 7:45, somewhere around there, because we cut the preview at like right at 7:36.
Okay. We shouldn't exceed like 80 minutes.
That's what I'm thinking too, because like we don't want it too long to where people just won't listen at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay, so like what are some like I was gonna get into like, since I guess this coronavirus topic has kind of died down on us.
Yeah.
What like
I can retell my story since my mic's coming in.
So nah, we're good.
How you gonna do that? It makes me cry.
The one time his mic works, some bullshit I don't want to hear.
So like, I know like for me, this kind of like plays into like the career I kind of want to have in terms of like having a podcast or wanting to do one. So I guess what I'm about to ask is like, what kind of like got you guys into wanting to do this too? Because like I know Elijah's had this idea too, but just kind of elaborate on what got you guys into wanting to do this.
Into like helping you with your podcast?
Yeah, just helping me with this, I guess. Yeah.
Essentially,
It's cool. It's
gonna
an
start
essential
with-
job. Not
I want to start by saying like I didn't know I was doing this to help you with anything. I was just kind of doing it.
All right, so technically it's not to help me with anything. I just thought it'd be cool to get like a group of guys together and we all just kind of like, talk like this and put it out there for everyone to hear us.
Well, I essentially thought the idea came from like us just like BSing in like a PlayStation party or something.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I kind of envisioned it to be like this, but a little more, I guess, like structured.
Professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind
We're
of
not, we're not scripted, by the way.
Yeah. None of this was.
If you can't tell, I mean,
Yeah.
Can't tell from Trent's stupid Corona rant.
I had a whole paragraph written out for.
Yeah.
Listen, this is where I'll tell Brian off.
No, I kind of did it because my sister wanted to start like a little animation YouTube, and I was thinking like,
What?
my little sister was on to do it. So I was thinking maybe I could do this and take some recording, and then have her animate and post it on YouTube and as an animation.
Kind of like the the Gervais show.
Yeah, kind of.
Stuttered real bad. But yeah.
I could tell. John Cena.
Yeah, I was kind of doing to do that. Might have been do something with her.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to expand. Just do whatever you like.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You want to be an electrician? Go be an electrician.
I don't. It was boring. $1,000 in scholarships and a full ride with it.
But is college worth?
No.
Okay, that's not the answer I was looking for.
I don't know.
for me,
Still like awake at night, think about it.
wait, what?
I still want to go to college. I didn't hear what you said, Brian, but I still want to go to college.
I mean, do you like stay awake at night, like in your bed thinking about it? Like, damn.
Oh yeah, because I know if I went to NSU, where, because I know they have that teaching degree there, and I could easily just go from Tahlequah to Muskogee if I wanted to.
Where are you from right now? Where are you out of?
Oh, Muskogee still.
Oh.
Okay,
So my
so
job.
he's not going anywhere.
You live like over there by like the Hobby Lobby and all that, right?
No, God, I'm rich. I live on the east side.
All right, look, you can't be rich. You can't be rich and live in like Muskogee, dude.
On the east side, you can.
So on the east side, anything is possible.
It's like on the east side,
Do whatever you want.
we have direct TV, so we're obviously the rich side.
Whoa, hold on.
Plus, in the musical, just like on the east side, you can be whatever you want to be. Musical number opens and Trent starts dancing around.
He has his guitar.
It's like east side. Yeah.
In the city where the sun don't set.
East side.
You can be whatever you want. East side.
Oh my god!
Anyway.
Shoot coke till the day of dawn on the east side.
So, this virus, have you guys been seeing that they've been like just go
Releasing
ahead?
lions in the streets. Yeah, I've seen a couple down the road. Our governor has released lions in our streets in Oklahoma.
Well, I think my parents are talking about that. Elaborate.
Yeah, I've heard something about that too.
To release lions
Yeah, I honestly
in
believe I heard
Oklahoma?
something. Oh, I heard something about lions being released.
I think you're
Oh, that was like, I don't remember, but I remember seeing that.
Is it like
How
the-
crazy that would be. Okay.
You know, how many people own guns here and there, last long.
So, okay, we got 400 on the loose. 250 has came back, and the others have scratched out their tracking chips. So if you see one on the side of the road, let us know right now.
So y'all ever see that Netflix Tiger King?
Yeah.
On this?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I think it's.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I've only
I
seen
know
like
you
2
would.
episodes, but I think it's pretty good so far.
Oh, you only seen the first 2?
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch like the
Alright.
rest.
No, it gets really good.
Does it really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling it. I ain't gonna say anything.
I mean, I know the guy's in prison, so
Yeah.
yeah. But like, I don't know. I think it's also just pretty
It's
cool.
not-
Like, not pretty
Let's
cool.
say like the second.
I don't know, like knowing that
Yeah,
guy.
the second episode, you haven't found out how big of a bitch that Carol person is yet. Really.
I think she killed her. I think she fed her husband to the tigers.
Oh, it has talked about that stuff in that.
They talked about it in the second episode, at least.
Oh, I just binge watched straight through. I don't remember what was in which episode. I just
How you gonna say it's good then?
He said, "I don't care."
because I've seen every scene. I mean, I just went through it all. I didn't memorize each episode and what was on it. I've seen it all though.
It's a documentary.
I'm not memorizing every single line in the episode. I just know what it's about.
I mean,
like
get
6
the idea.
Yeah.
I don't watch Netflix or anything.
Your parents do, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I don't know. There's something about Netflix. There's like none of the shows look appealing to me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you. That's the first thing I've seen in Netflix in about a year.
There's one movie I want to watch. I forgot what the name was, but it's like a block in the middle, and pretty much there's 100 floors,
Minecraft.
and the block has like a shit ton of food, and pretty much it drops down to each level, and every day they have to like decide who gets to eat.
Oh,
Seems interesting.
actually, there was one good movie with Ryan Reynolds. It
Don't
was
you
on
say
Netflix.
R.I.P.D. Don't you say R.I.P.D.
Yes.
You say six Underground?
Yeah, 6 Underground with Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds.
That gave me a headache. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I looked away for a couple. So what the hell?
Who did it again? Was it Michael Bay directed it?
That was a lot of emphasis on Michael. He said, "Who did it?"
Wasn't he the one though? I believe so.
I think it was.
I just liked they played only Muse for all the music for it. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't think anybody else knew about Muse. Besides that one song.
We should make some music for the podcast intro and outro.
Intro and
I got
outro.
you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's like one of us or one of you two can make up like a beat or something for the music because
I'll do it.
okay. Yeah. Sounds nice.
I'll do the outro.
Elijah doesn't know how to produce yet, and
Yeah, I just got FL Studio Producer Edition, and there's so much shit I'm trying to learn.
What are you doing, Trent?
Can you do that?
Can you do that? All right. Well,
Yeah. I got stuck on my Spotify.
I think we're running out of time now.
yeah, I think we're running out of time here. Time's winding down. All things considered, even though we're on Discord and none of us have any real like podcast talk show experience, I think we did a pretty good job of this. If I do say so myself, we'll just see.
When should we release it? As soon as it's finished?
Yeah, we'll do the first one like as soon as it's finished. I think
No, I mean like, editing it.
like after it's like edited and stuff.
He said, all right, we're done. Yeah, after editing.
Well, yeah. Like I said,
He said, hey, that's a goddamn money. That's gold right there. Come on, go ahead and upload it.
I think we can all work out kind of a consistent date on when we want to do these and when we want to release them and stuff like that. But I think we could all talk about that like off the podcast. But until then,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to discuss it right here, right now, or anything.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Until then,
All right.
this has been Take
This
No
is us
Offense.
signing off.
I'm Ethan Wynn.
This is us signing off.
Okay, this is us signing off.
I'm Elijah.
I'm Trin.
I'm Cool Diamond Gillicuddy.
Brian.
And this is Take No Offense. See you guys.